This installment of For Fun's Sake may contain lewd comments, gestures, and or faces not appropriate for anyone, and swears, and tomfoolery. It's rated A for adult, but not in the sex way, unfortunately.
The views expressed are not those of MTN, MCAD, or anyone, not even us sometimes, because the joke comes first, and then professional integrity.
1, 2.
Why would I drive a car into a swimming pool? Skip my classes just to seem pretty cool. Why would I be that guy? Why would I buy a plane ticket to the Amazon? Compete naked in a triathlon. Why would I waste my time?
First try.
I got a basketball game tomorrow.
And EJ.
Let's get this.
Up the jam.
Pump it up.
Pump it up.
All right. Hello.
That's a fake ass customer service rep.
Sorry, that was part of my managerial hello.
That's employee of the month, Sammy.
I haven't. Oh my god, I haven't pulled out that managerial hello in like 3 months. She a little rusty. She a fake fan, baby. She a fake fan.
I'm EJ. And
I'm Sammy, and this is For Fun's Sake podcast. For fun's sake.
Fun.
Sorry, I have food in my teeth. We were both hungry. We've had a very long day.
We recorded half of an
We
episode.
already recorded this once.
But someone didn't hit record on the fucking
I thought I did.
audio.
Hashtag who's the noob? Who's the real noob?
The most important part of a podcast.
Who done fucked it all up? This guy. So welcome to For Fun's Sake podcast.
Episode 3.
Yes, episode 3, not 2.5.
We randomly generate words and then play improv games with them.
We do. Can I still give a shout out to Ryan really quick for the flowers?
Yeah, we got these beautiful flowers.
Ryan Bloom, everybody. Ryan Bloom is an amazing singer-songwriter, and he's coming out with his first album, and we worked on his photo shoot today, which
shot
was
the album
amazing.
cover.
And it is gorgeous. I'm sorry. It's gonna look
That man is gay
dope.
and taken, but
yeah, that'll be one album cover that'll turn a lot of people on. All the ladies gonna be popping, but he is taken.
he is 100% uninterested.
That's accurate. Shout out to Ryan for giving us. Oh, I'm so sorry.
If you're into Ryan, we're both single. And we're friends, so that means we have stuff in common. So
We
then
are friends
go.
with Ryan. He we sort of have stuff in common. I'm
Sammy, I'm trying to get you mad pussy. Shut up.
well, but like okay. I can't believe you just said the P word. That is so gross.
I know.
I hate, out of all the words, I will take the C word over the P word any day.
On God, we gonna get you laid,
pussy.
bro.
Well, but like it's hard. See, for you, like you have some more singular appetites.
Sammy, it's...
We'll get you some mad P word. I
I'm
hate
joking.
Well,
It's a joke.
it's not
with
really
funny
a
man
joke.
jokes.
It's not really a joke.
No
because
one
we're
who likes
singles.
Ryan will also like us.
That's not true. Girls, there are plenty of girls at MCAT who like Ryan.
Yes, but will they like us? That there's no like.
No.
That's. See, there.
Whenever
we've
some.
arrived
So
at the
here's
joke.
the problem.
We've arrived at the joke.
We've both been single for a very long time. I've been single much longer. Life has been hard on me.
Yeah, but I've got recent endings.
Yeah. So whenever someone talks about that, I can't find it funny because I've been so alone. I take it too seriously. Loneliness kills. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. My Schmed Talk. Thank you for coming to my Schmed Talk.
Okay.
So I apologize we've been eating and drinking. It's been a very long day because Ryan's shoot was super awesome. But But we both got up really early, and right now it's 8:30.
I left my house at 7 a.m.
Which for us, like, we're two old men trapped in not as old bodies. Like, so it's kind of a problem because, like, this is about the time I think we would both be kind of like crawling into bed.
This is when I turn on Schweer Eye and like.
Oh, Schweer Eye for the straight guy.
Sheer.
Papa Sheer. Oh my gosh. You do not pop a sheer.
I like beer.
Really?
My dad found a couple. I'm not gonna
that you
name
really
them.
like?
Yeah, they're pretty decent.
Are they some schmale ales?
No.
Pale ales,
They're actually
I
kind of
consider.
dark.
Are they?
Yeah. That's
Like
why
our
I
humor.
put on. That's why I have a belly again. Is because I stopped going to the gym and I started drinking beer.
Well, if you want, you can start. Fun fact, I just finally got a sports bra. Thanks to EJ. Weird random excitement. Weird random.
I love bras.
Weird random. I love specifically sports bras.
I'm not even wearing the
Random
one
shout-out.
I recommended to
Well,
you.
no,
I feel like a
sadly enough,
fraud.
I couldn't buy that one. It didn't go up in my size. However, it recommended one that did. So I was like, well, hello.
I thought they discontinued that one, so I was like,
But because you sent me to that one, so Mama finally got a sports bra. So I'm gonna start working out. So wait for that to happen.
Well, we talked about this in the episode 2.5 that will never see the air of day.
Sorry, episode 2.5.
Rip in pieces. My last day at the day job is tomorrow.
Yes, EJ's
so I will be going to the
last
gym
day
again.
At the Schmavers is tomorrow.
Schmavers. I have a basketball game tomorrow.
Have a basketball game tomorrow.
We're just like we keep referencing Jenna Marbles, but
referencing Jenna Marbles, referencing a Vine.
But in that, we're becoming her
because we love her. Also, okay, here's
Jenna
a fun
Marbles.
fact.
If you're free this weekend,
hook us up. Like it's funny. Someone got mad at me because they were like, Jenna Marbles is so unrelatable. And I was like,
no, she's not.
First off, oddly enough,
sorry.
She's not when we're recording.
Sorry, it keeps pointing at my nipples.
Is that wait a minute.
That's not where my sound comes from.
Is that what bothers you? Not the fact that you have like 10 putting you on blast, 10 unfriended people on Facebook, but the fact that this little knob that keeps the stand going is pointing at you.
No, my microphone kept tilting down and I had to keep doing this.
Oh, well, you can.
I fixed it. That's what.
No.
See what it's doing?
No.
See, I was right. And
okay, pause.
No, this is all going in. You're just proving me right. This is all going in.
Fuck you.
Every second of awkward silence.
You said the P word, but you won't come out with me on Taco Tuesday.
Because there are naked women looking at...
Fun fact, I've been invited to a strip club, and as someone who's of the pansexual variety, I like to always joke that I have a gay side and a straight side, because I'm kind of like connected to everybody. I'm like a leaf on the wind. I don't know what the fuck that means.
That's from Firefly. That's not a good reference to bring up.
Sad because he was good. So I'm not a leaf on the wind because that'll bring up death and sadness. But I am someone I'm like a revolving door. I'm like everyone, like,
which I am too. I'm bi, but
you.
I can't make eye contact with people.
You have
in general.
But you have much more singular taste to more of the females.
I guess, but also like I can't make eye contact with people.
You're not a big fan of the peen, as like I'm a big fan of.
Sure,
the
I
peen.
am. But naked people looking at me and trying to converse with me would make me so uncomfortable.
Well, an acquaintance of mine works at a strip club, and they were like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey, what if I don't know, came to a strip club because I'm a voyeur. I find it interesting." I've never been, and it'd be kind of like a weird anthropological study. So they were like, sure, come in. We do Taco Tuesdays. And I went, hold up. You do tacos on Taco Tuesday.
See, if I could...
2 tacos for the price of 1 on Taco Tuesday.
If I could sit down and eat a taco and talk to these lovely women and like talk to them and they had a shirt on, that'd be great. I would love that. But like,
it's the boobage.
I'm not comfortable with nudity in general, but if it's a stranger and it's in a sexual context and they're like coming at me, that would make me so uncomfortable.
Come at me, bro.
No, stay away from me.
was that? Come at me, bro.
No, oof. That's a lot.
I just hit that. Sorry.
You have to fix it.
I do have to fix it. I have to fix all of this. Okay.
Okay.
But like, so tacos on Taco Tuesday. So sorry, random story alert, which that was, it lasted too long.
It's a better opening than we had for the fake episode.
It was, well, hey, do you want to talk about what did you watch this week?
No, fuck it.
So mad at
I'm
me.
done talking about that movie.
You're done talking about Some Like It Hot.
Yeah.
So EJ watched Some Like It Hot and found out that it wasn't as bad as it could have been for the time period that it was made in. Some Like It Hot has Marilyn Monroe.
For like 2 minutes.
She's in it for more than 2 minutes.
She's not in it like at all. She's like barely more than a sexy lamp.
That's Marilyn fucking Monroe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she was a talented person. Why wasn't she in the movie more?
I think that was her first movie.
No,
what was her first movie?
I don't know. She already had the plastic surgery. So
I'm IMDb. I don't think she ever had plastic surgery.
I thought that was the whole thing. Is she had like the first experimental, some of the first.
Oh, I don't think so.
Or is that someone else?
That the Schmenides killed her.
I just forget. I feel like that was someone else, and the Schmenides
conspiracy alert.
We're not even doing that bit yet.
No, I'm just saying conspiracy alert to that, to the fact that I just talked about the Schmenides murdering her at the ripe old age of 36. You're right. Some Like It Hot was not her first movie. However, they did have a glimpse of her in Shape of Water, which I didn't know about. So she actually has
A cameo
in The Shape of Water because they used some of her old footage, I think. The very first thing Marilyn Monroe acted in, because now I am curious. Ooh, Dangerous Years. She played a waitress.
1969.
1947.
No, The Dangerous Year is 1969. Everybody was 69ing and
Oh my God.
getting in car crashes.
Jesus Christ. Is that literally what you think about when you think about the year 69? Is just people 69ing all the time? Oh my God. Do you find that so funny? I don't know why that's so funny.
Oh, neither do I.
We are tired. So I think, do we want to start with...
Let's just jump in.
Do you want to jump in? Do you want to start
Let's randomly
with,
generate a word.
We should. And we're going to randomly generate a noun because we realized that gives us
We
more.
didn't get to this because you realized
Ooh.
we hadn't been recording. So the word is pancake. And we started with... think about it.
Yeah, think about it.
Think about it is we spin a conspiracy about...
Pancakes?
The word that is generated, pancake.
Well, actually, there kind of is one.
Is it about a schmop?
No, not about schmip schmop. Schmip schmop. Schmippy. It's not
Hey,
about...
Schmippy.
It's not about the wonderful place that people like to go that can make people sick. Which actually, I ended up getting food poisoning multiple times at a schmip schmop.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Fuck you. Just throwing it out there. There are a couple that are still really good. Schmip schmop is actually not the best.
Schmip schmop, if
But
you want to
no,
sponsor
actually,
us.
it has to do
Sammy puked you out.
with Disquick. Usually starts with the letter B, and it's usually a mix. The conspiracy is
Disquick when your homie makes fun of you so fast.
When your homie's just an ass and you over it, you Disquick. Oh my God, can we make Disquick like a t-shirt? Oh, Disquick. So Disquick, when you hate a friend, oh God, what was I saying? What were we talking? Pancakes. So, okay. So,
Sorry.
Disquick, are you good, man? Sad. You know what? Fuck it. Here, I'm done. I'm done with these today. Okay.
We're freeballing it. We're raw dogging it. Unsafe sex.
We're shooting it raw. We're just letting it all hang out.
We might go.
Oh my God. Okay. So So, Disquick. Who,
What is the conspiracy
the
about
conspiracy
this
is
beloved household mix?
The conspiracy is, they were a Monsanto company,
Oh, fuck them.
and
Fuck Monsanto.
yeah, and it's accurate. And there was a conspiracy going on that I actually kind of believed, because I used to use that to make pancakes. Like,
Yeah.
my mom and I would make pancakes, biscuits with with Disquick.
Disquick.
And then we dissed it really fast, because the conspiracy theory was that they were putting spiders in it as protein, but they couldn't actually disprove it. That they were. And granted, this was a rumor, so God only knows if it's true. But then when someone was like, they're a Monsanto company, I was like, oh, I'm over it. I'm done with it.
There's a rumor going around that like there's like 8 spiders in every jar of peanut butter too.
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
like it jumps in.
Yeah.
I just get my protein from protein powder because I lift.
Do you lift? Do you even lift, bro?
I used to, and then I started drinking beer.
Yeah, the beer will do that.
Yeah.
Actually, if you start cycling, then you can drink beer after you cycle, because it'll help give you back some of your electrolytes.
I don't like cycling because the seat goes up my butt. I don't like that.
I thought you were into like 69ing. I thought you wanted to experiment.
I don't want a saddle, bike saddle going up
your,
my anus.
up your wazoo.
Yeah, like I'm not into that.
You disquick that quite fast.
Disquick.
But yeah, so pancakes already have kind of like a bad rap, which is sad. I also think conspiracy that you could say, no, I don't even have anything. My brain stopped. I was on a train about fattening up Americans, but we do that.
We do
all by
that. Yeah,
ourselves. Yeah, we do.
We should get some ASMR of belly rubbing. Oh no, someone might like be into that, like sexually.
I mean, at least they'd listen to us. There's nothing wrong with a little sexualized ASMR. I just cannot stand ASMR. I like to make fun of it and like do it to freak people out, but I don't like ASMR.
I'm stuck on sexual ASMR, and I'm like, what could you
that's
possibly?
Like a thing.
There's some really unattractive sounds that happen during sex. Is that part of the ASMR?
I mean,
you like whisper.
I don't personally go to like YouTube ASMR porn. Don't you fucking do it.
We doing some research.
We're gonna do some research today.
Conspiracy about pancakes.
Conspiracy about
Religious conspiracy.
A religious conspiracy.
They're how we know God is real.
Are you talking like Jesus toast?
They're so good.
Well, that's debatable. Waffles are better than pancakes.
Waffles and pancakes are completely different experiences, and to compare them like that is like talking about Star Wars and Star Trek in the same breath. Like, they're totally different.
But they're not. Waffles are better. They're crispier and they hold little islands of
Sometimes
syrup.
you want a soft experience and sometimes you want a crispy experience.
Waffles are better.
So you like
Bite.
soggy waffles? You like mushy, fucking soggy waffles when you want your soft experience?
Waffles are always better than pancakes. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You get
Why do you think they call it Waffle House?
You mean schmoffle schmouse? No, they're different experiences. They're different mouthfeels. They're different everythings. And like waffles you can make out of different things, and pancakes are usually always like French toast themed or like just pancakes.
No, like you can. Waffle mix and pancake mix are basically like the same thing.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. The only difference is like an egg and oil. I'm dead serious. Look into it. Do your research. ASMR porn. Pancake waffle mix. Write this shit down.
I'm like Captain
Waffles are
America
better.
with my big long
Yeah,
list that I have to look up.
I'm getting so worked up. Waffles are better.
They're different
Wait,
experiences.
okay, you know what? Poll. We should do like a podcast poll. Waffles or pancakes? Let's divide and conquer.
Third option, they're different experiences and should not be judged together. Because that's my stance. I like both of them. That's a very bisexual thing to say.
That is, you just said like the gayest sentence of the day. You just proved how bisexual you are. Right there.
You have to be in the right mood for each of them.
I mean, accurate.
Conspiracy. Pancakes are women and waffles are men.
No, I would disagree. Because, well, think about it, like, waffles...
Am I not allowed to make a joke on my own fucking podcast?
No, you're not. And the reason I
Don't
disagree
mean
is because waffles hold things. A waffle is more supportive, more gentle, and more caring than a
Oh, is that
pancake.
how it's the same as the world is like a cup because hold things?
Wait, no. Pancake conspiracy. They're proof the earth is flat.
Flat Earth Society, you're
Flat
not
Earth
welcome. This is
Society.
not a Flat Earth Society positive podcast.
What? Who knew? Sorry. Oh, that was such a smart ass thing. Sorry.
Let's move on. Let's do
So-
another game. Okay, sun. Like the sun, not a sun.
Yeah.
So Don't Get Me Started is an improv game where we just rant about it as if it were something that really puts... Stop eating into the microphone. You have to edit this.
So do you.
You have to edit this sound and listen to it and fix it.
And so do you.
No, I don't.
Well, you have to listen to it
I have
while
to.
you edit it.
I'm just going to leave it in. And then you have to think about all the ASMR. And you have to listen to this. You're welcome. Anyway, don't get me started. The rules are we generate a word and we have to rant about that thing as if it were something that puts vinegar in our orange juice.
But actually, the sun kind of does put vinegar in our orange juice. Skin cancer.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were like... I thought you were talking about like literal...
The sun comes down, picks up our orange juice, pours in just a smidge of vinegar, and leaves.
Like, okay. Vitamin D is a vital thing to life.
Vitamin D.
Dick.
Yeah, I can't eat that very well. I'm sorry, I'm really hungry.
Can you at least... They're omnidirectional, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Fucking I don't remember what I was saying.
Oh, we were talking about the sun.
Oh. I forgot.
When you edit this, you should put crickets there for like a hot minute.
Do a frame hold.
Yeah.
The sun. Yeah, I don't like it. It's hot. And vitamin D is good for you, but also like...
Vitamin Dick is good for
At
you.
what cost? I gotta shave my legs to go outside.
Well, okay, but technically you don't.
I don't, but I got this weird thing going on where I haven't shaved my legs since like August, and like the left half of my leg is bald from...
Yeah, from your pants.
But it's like bald.
Yeah, no, that happens.
No, like it's like Two-Face.
Yeah, no, that happens.
That hasn't happened to me before.
Really? No, that's
I-
actually
I used
completely
to-
normal. That
I-
happens to me all the time.
I used to get little patches, but not like Two-Face.
Yeah, no, that happens like literally. I mean, granted, I shaved today because I'm going swimming this weekend.
Okay.
And
Whatever.
I like to be a 1920s prostitute.
Didn't know you were a Rockefeller, could swim in the winter. Fucking all right.
I'll
Yeah,
hook you
no,
up.
I have to shave to go outside now because my hair is weird.
Well, but if you also if you started wearing shorts again, you wouldn't have to.
I
Because
know.
it would grow back.
I know, but there's like gonna be a period there where I have to.
God, the awkward period.
Yeah.
You know, but that's like an awkward thing for all like
People who are,
biologically female
Yeah.
people, because it's like you go from winter where you're like Sasquatch to summer where you have to be like sexy.
As
You have to be a
smooth-
Venus. You have to go from Sasquatch to Venus in like a day.
or as smooth as a shark.
Sharks are actually not smooth.
No, they're very smooth.
They have teeth on their skin.
No, they're the smoothest things. They're very smooth.
They're doing this just to piss me off.
There's a comic I'm going to link to everyone because it's fucking hilarious. Anyway.
Is it the one where the shark befriends the fish and brings him groceries?
No, the guy goes into the ocean. He's like, I wonder what this is. Smooth lions are eating me. And then like, and then there's like a whole.
Smooth lions are eating me.
Yeah, and then there's the whole Twitter thread is like the artist being convinced that sharks are smooth, and people are like, nope, they have ragged sandpapery skin. It's like, nope, smooth, all directions.
Oh my god. Yeah, so we're like women have to be the sharks in that thing.
Smooth.
But also that's like a societal thing. So
Yeah.
you could also say fuck it.
Well, also, I mean, it's just like people notice it. So like if I have hairy legs, people don't notice. If I have smooth legs, people don't notice. But like fucking
no one would actually notice that.
Yes, I was walking around in shorts and my mom was like, "What did you do to your leg hair?"
Your mom put you on blast.
I was like, Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry, EJ, that sucks.
No, she just noticed. I was like, it's from my pants. She thought I like shaved the outside legs and then gave up.
Oh my god, that's such a like me thing.
You
get so tired. You've done one leg and you're like fucking over it.
In middle school, I would shave every day, but one leg every other day. And then one day I just didn't do it, and I went to basketball, and so I had like hairy leg, smooth leg.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. Oh god.
I'm all about efficiency. Oh. I should have known there was something wrong with me. I was going to have a problem with being a regular hygiene user for the rest of my life in middle school when I did that.
Oh, God, that's great. That's great. Oh, my God. Just shaved in one leg at a time.
Because I didn't realize that, like, you didn't have to go all the way up unless someone was going to see it. So I was like...
I mean, that's true. Everyone does do the sexy shave. I don't... You know what's funny? I don't think... Well, like, some straight guys know, but I don't think a lot of straight guys get that, like... Women will choose how far they want to shave.
Yeah. Or like the bottoms you wear really depend on how much hair you have.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, it is so true.
Yeah. Like is she wearing jeans? She hairy.
Yeah. If she wearing sheer tights, ooh, that girl is like waxed. Waxed smooth.
Oh my God. Another leg hair. I have so many leg hair stories.
Like why? Okay, here's my question. Why?
Because I'm not good at having it. Like I'll shave really well for a while and then like I'll give up and I'll do something stupid. Like I played hockey and I wore these leggings under my
So that you shaved to make your leggings more comfortable, right?
No, I wore the leggings and they were more like Under Armour Schmunner. They weren't like actual leggings. And I wear them under my goalie pads, my, those big long knee pads.
To protect your legs.
Yeah, so I was sitting in the locker room waiting for the coach to come in and talk to us before I put the leg pads on. Oh, and like my leg hair was poking out of it and then laying down flat.
Oh, EJ. Well, but like now you can look back at your youngin' self and be like, you don't have to shave.
No, I don't.
It's all like and I hate how like some people are like you have to. It's all personal.
It's all personal, but like there are some times like if you're gonna wear leggings where the hair can poke through,
maybe trim it at least.
Yeah.
Just take some
yeah, or
do some leg skating.
There's some awkward shit that happens with leg hair that like it just looks
true,
weird.
But I mean, for you, it's okay. Like you don't.
Yeah, it's like about comfort level. Like I don't want people to notice that I have a bald outside of my leg. Like I don't want people.
Just shave and start over. Let it all grow.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Shave one leg.
I don't want that to be the conversation starter for a few months. Well, that stuff grows out.
I got you. No, that's true. I get that. No, see, like I like to shave because honestly, when I used to shave, I would put baby oil on my legs so they were like really smooth. And like I would be like feeling myself. I'd be like, "Who's this sexy bitch?"
There's nothing like coming home in the summer from like a long day of sweaty, awful, dirty work, taking a shower, shaving, and then crawling into like clean, crisp sheets, and the windows open, and the fan is going.
So good.
Right.
Oh my God, like that is true. It's literally like
That's like
it's like the epitome of like taking off your bra and getting into like the most perfectly temperatured bed.
like if I could live in that hour, like where you're still kind of damp, and you're like not doing anything before bed,
but you're not like grossly wet. It's like the perfect. Like your skin is moist.
like that hour in the summer where you're relaxing before you go to bed. If I could live in that,
you would fuck, yeah.
Oh,
You'd fuck with it.
that's like a life goal is to like
Is to live in that moment.
yeah.
Yeah. How did we even get the sun? I was like, wait, how did we even get to shaving? The sun. So yeah, no, like I will totally like don't get me started on like shaving in the summer because it's such a bitch. Well, especially when you're like Sicilian and you're like, covered in dark thick hair.
I was editing the last episode, like, oh my God, I didn't think it was that noticeable from that far away on camera. But like,
but it's not that bad.
No, it's not. But it's like noticeable.
See, I'm lucky. So I sad alert. I have something called PCOS, and because of that, I used to overproduce body hair, but I take medicine, and so I used to actually have as much hair as you did, and then because of that, because I've been taking medicine, mine has gotten not as bad. But I used to have people like, oh my God, like, did people used to bully you about it too?
I don't think they bullied me. I think they just noticed it, and like their whole social everything manners they'd ever learned went away.
Yeah.
Like even last year, like I was cashiering, and some dude was like, "Oh, you're hairy like me," and I'm like,
you're like, I don't. Oh, no.
like yeah, same here, whatever, fucking.
Like, who gives a shit? Yeah, like
same hat.
What up, bro? Do you even lift? No, like I used to get picked on a lot, and like and it's sad because I usually wax, but I've been so broke that I've had to shave. But I have really dark sideburns, and people used to actually come up to my face and pull my sideburns.
What the fuck?
And it caused such anxiety in me that I had to start
Waxing
and shaving them. So now like I have nothing, and it's because I still do it to this day because it was such a problem, and people used to make fun of me for it all the time.
Did they start like around puberty, like the hair
My hair
start growing?
Yeah, because what for me it should have been when puberty started, but because of my PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, if anybody's interested. Because of that, I didn't actually end up getting my period until I was probably like 17.
Okay, but the question was like the hair.
The hair, but yeah, so the hair started then.
Okay, because that's what mine did too, but it just grew out. Like I still have them.
Yeah, but no, mine go all the way down to below my chin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my sideburns, well, and I'd actually always had sideburns, so like I still have stuff here because I don't mind that. But I always had sideburns that went a little bit down my ear, and then once puberty started, they literally went all the way down to like the base of my neck. And I still have neck hair, which doesn't bother me as much as it used to.
Oh, you don't get the nice
No.
dark hair.
Just get the dark ones I pluck.
Oh, I got so many now that I have to.
Do you shave? Yeah. I used to wax, but waxing takes a lot of money. Oddly enough, waxing, once you get into it, it does not hurt anymore. Like you start to become numb to it.
I can't even pluck my eyebrows.
Oh, I pluck my eyebrows. I pluck my unibrow. Thanks, Dad. I pluck my unibrow, which is why I was doing that since puberty, which is why my eyebrows are fucked up. Fun fact, if you're going through puberty, don't pluck your eyebrows. Just wait, because once you're out of puberty, you can get them waxed. Everything will be fine. You'll have beautiful eyebrows. Just don't touch them. Coming from someone who did. I
don't want anyone who's still in puberty to be watching this show.
Oh, God. I mean, they will. Someone will.
You're too young.
I wax my upper lip, but I do that myself. So I do that at home. And that's always fun because you have to ovary. You have to like grab your ovaries and be like, all right, and then just like rip it off your face.
You gotta play pump up the jam, pump it up, pump it.
Because sometimes what I'll do, sometimes I'll let them grow out longer. So yeah, so like I do that, and then I used to wax my sideburns, but that got so expensive that I just started shaving. And so to any women out there who shave your face, you're not alone. And that's like, I think that's another stigma that I really hate.
Thank your dad, probably.
Yeah,
it's usually
like my dad is like full Sicilian, all up in that business, and so that's where all of mine came
in
from.
kindergarten, we had a pet day, and I wanted to bring my dad because he used to call me and my brother yard apes, and he was like Papa Gorilla.
Was he like Papa Ape?
Yeah, we called him like a gorilla, and I was like, can I just bring dad?
Is my dad a good show and tell?
Yeah.
No, yeah. So hair and shaving, there's so much stigma behind it because of summer.
It's just hair.
I know, but it's interesting. Well, and another thing that's really interesting about it is it used to only be prostitutes who shaved. Now, this was like years ago.
Well, because like sanitary pubic reasons, right?
No, like it was for sexy reasons because women,
so not for like
even through the 70s, like up through the 70s, only like most prostitutes shaved, and then it became this like really sexy thing. Like in Europe, it was mostly prostitutes.
Oh, I heard
shaved.
that razors started getting marketed to women in like World War II because men
because of
weren't
tights.
home. No, men weren't home to buy razors.
So they wanted to sell razors. Interesting. Well, there was also a shortage on tights. That was why women also had the pencils. So they used to make these kind of triangular. They looked kind of like a compass. And you would actually put one side on your leg. And then you would put this pencil in the middle. And it's because stockings used to have a very clear, dark line from the seam.
Yeah.
The seam. And so women would actually draw on the seams.
On their legs?
On their legs. So it looked like they had stockings because then it looked like you had more money than you actually did. But that was also because I think there was a stocking shortage because I think all of the fabric went into making stuff for the war.
That's crazy town.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you Google it, it literally was like a device. It was one side was longer, the other had a dark kind of, I think like a brown pencil, kind of like an eye pencil, and you would just draw it up your leg so it looked like you were wearing stockings. Because if you weren't, oh my God.
Heartland.
Oh, we were all... Well, and it's funny because thinking back now to what was, like, to the way we treat society and women now, it's different and the same.
It's not different, really. We package it as feminist language now. Like, all makeup is like, put on your fierce wings and eat a man. But it's like, you're still...
Eat a man.
You're still marketing this thing that is optional as it's necessary.
That's true. That's true. I didn't think about it like that. I was thinking more in the sense that, like, even though the styles have changed, the way we approach style is still the same.
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, I'm sure we're in college now, but if we were in high school again, the way we dress, we look different.
Oh, yeah. I was like Lizzie McGuire all the way.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I was a large Schmizzy McGuire fan. I'll say that.
We can say Lizzie McGuire.
Because she was awesome.
Hillary Duff, if you're free next week.
We love you.
Be my mom.
I even had her be my mom. Oh my God. I used to have her bedspread from her show.
No, I had Barbie. Never mind.
I
was going to say I had Lizzie McGuire
Barbie
too.
Was also super cool.
I was going to say like, oh my God, same. But no.
Yeah, it was like the purple one with the flowers. And I didn't even realize we had the same one until the show came on. And I was like, oh, that was like my jam. I literally...
You jumped up from the couch, pop locked it.
He did. I don't even remember. Oh my God. How old is Lizzie McGuire? Google that shit.
Like Hillary Duff or the show?
No, the show. Because I started watching Lizzie. That is not how you spell Lizzie McGuire. LIXXI !! Because I remember the day Lizzie McGuire came out and I literally like was over 2004? No, it ended 2004.
Yeah, that's the movie when it came out.
No, wait. That was Xenon. Also, I used to fuck with Xenon like hardcore.
January 12th, 2001.
Oh my God. It premiered. Oh my God. That makes so much sense. Because I remember I was like, what is this? And I watched it. I was like, this is everything now. I'm going to stalk this. And I did. I watched all of it.
It was quality. I think the first interaction I had with Lizzie McGuire was the movie.
Really?
Yeah. And then I went back and like
and
caught
that's funny
reruns.
because the movie wasn't even like, I think the best part. Like the movie was good. Are you about to... I will literally pimp slap you.
There's no
for
water
two
in
reasons. One, for the threat. And two, because I can. Physical abuse is not fun.
You are my producer. You do get to do that.
I do.
Isn't that why you're...
Is that I like to slap people around? Psh, psh. Wow,
this is not a funny joke in this time and era.
No. Sorry.
Hashtag.
But I made another really bad joke today anyways. That was like, I don't think you caught it, but Cage, Ryan's partner is amazing. Ryan Bloom, as we said, who bloomed me with these flowers.
Oh my God, is that why he's doing flowers so much?
No, he's actually doing flowers. So our friend Ryan is putting out his first
We already
EP.
talked about this.
Well, yeah, but it's called Flower Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's calling it Flower Boy because there's
flower imagery.
Flower imagery in his song, and there's the stigma against queers that you were flowery if you were gay.
It's a really big literary thing where flowers and stuff were used to denote queer characters.
Oh, well, we talked about how they used to use flowers to also denote like your queerness just in real life.
Yeah, like
I didn't know that was a literary thing.
It used to be like queer women would give lavenders.
Really?
To like say hello. Hey, you gay? This is lavender.
Oh my God.
Or was it lavender? I forget.
don't know. Also, lavender is a wonderful face thing, but you're allergic to lavender.
Which I
allergic.
did not know.
Oh my gosh, can you please tell that story? Because it was fucking hilarious.
Over winter break,
hilarious.
I decided to get my shit together.
And buy some face wash, right?
And get like some good toothpaste, find my electric toothbrush. And
you have an electric toothbrush? Do you like it?
It makes I feel like, did you ever see that Lucille Ball bit where she's like, I can hear the radio in my feelings?
No, but I love Lucy.
That's what I feel like when I use it.
Sorry, just the fact that I said I love Lucy and I actually meant it like unironically, it just made me laugh.
This is now a Lucille Ball fan cast.
Lucy. I love you, Lucy.
Yeah, so I got my shit together and I went to the Schmubs.
Oh yeah, the Schmubs.
And I was gonna get some decent face soap, and I found this like pretentious looking stuff and it had essential oils, and I was like, oh, that's probably good. And it's got like lavender in it, and that's like sleepy time. That's
sleepy time lavender, not the same lavender that you're allergic to.
It's the sleepy time essential oil. And so like I brought it home and I washed my face and I was like, oh, my skin feels tight. I feel clean.
Tight like a tiger.
Yeah, and I used it for like 3 days, and then like I got this big red breakout like across my eyebrows and down my nose and my cheeks and my chin. And like it was like that for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was you looked bad.
I wore a face mask.
What did you do with it, by the way?
I gave it to my mom.
Does she like it?
I think so. I don't know. She's using it.
Well, because I need to start. I'm literally we were talking about this earlier. I'm getting closer to 30 and my skin is starting to feel it. So I need to take better. I'm gonna start like a night regimen and like a day regimen, which I already have actually like a day regimen of like moisturizer and like eye cream, but now I need to do like...
You're supposed to have 2 regimens? I just
like you don't have to, but like when you're like, I already have like a liver spot starting on the side of my face. And now some could say that was because I had surgery. Others will say
it could be your liver stopped fucking working.
Yeah, it's true. My liver stopped working for a little bit. That was fun time. Fun time, Sammy. So for those who don't know, I recently had surgery 3 months ago now.
Roughly.
I had my gallbladder removed, but when I went to the ER for the second time, they were basically like, so your liver is becoming infected because your liver and your gallbladder are actually connected. Not like, like duplexes, but they share like a sidewalk. And that
sidewalk was very clogged.
Yeah, that that sidewalk was pushing concrete into my liver. We could call it that. So
weren't your enzyme levels like 400 when they were supposed to be?
When I actually first went in, I asked them because I was curious. My enzyme levels. So there's a specific enzyme in your liver. Your liver actually does a couple, but there's one specific one that they looked at. Mine was over 500 and it's supposed to be 30. And that was when they knew. They were like, your liver's not working. It's because of your gallbladder.
Over 9,000.
And so I had to do, and it's funny because I didn't realize it. I actually had 2 surgeries that week. Mm-hmm. I had one before it and then where they actually went in and like cleaned my pipes. Literally, they took little tools and cleaned the pipe that connects your gallbladder to my intestines, and then they actually just removed it because they were like, it's so toxic. And when they cut it open, so fun for toxic. Oh, Britney Spears, I love her so much. I do. If anyone's interested, I will private message me, and I will actually send you a picture of my gallbladder.
It's disgusting.
It's kind of awesome.
It's
They
horrible.
gave it to me. It's super dope, and it's super gross because I'd had chronic pain for over 3 years. By the time they told me it was my gallbladder. By the time I ended up in the ER because of it and almost died.
Yeah, they just told you it was acid reflux. And
Yeah,
take
they
some
said
Tums.
they said my
Or
esophagus was getting worse because I do have acid reflux. And they're like, oh, it's just your esophagus. And before that, they told me it was because I was fat. And I was like, okay, I've always been fat. I've never had this pain before and all this. And so when they finally removed it, it was full of, they counted it was 60 stones. 60 stones, and literally my doctor said it's literally about like 3 years worth of shit. And she was like, no wonder you were in chronic pain, no wonder you're having all these problems digesting food and all this. And she ended up, it was funny because I've never had a doctor get so passionate about something. And so she was sitting with me reading my results, and we were looking over, and they counted the stones, and one, they counted it as one, but it was kind of like two. They'd like formed together, and she was like looking at them, and one of them was literally larger than a quarter. Mm-hmm. And your gallbladder is like super tiny, so that was really big. And I'd never seen a doctor get so angry. Because I was like, yeah, I've had this pain on and off for like 3 years, and then it became, or for like 4 years, and it became chronic, and it started happening all the time. And she was like, and nobody did blood work? And I was like, oh, well, they did, but I don't know if they were looking for your gallbladder. And she was like, she was just like, they should have their licenses removed. And I was like, oh, damn. Like,
well, yeah, because I did I guess I did have a full blood panel, but like if they're testing your blood, that's gonna pop up, and
it should be it should have
hey,
popped
these
up.
enzymes are
they're like looking kind of bad. Well, and I just don't know if they weren't looking for it. I know the one who told me I was fat didn't even do blood because she was like,
of course
you need
not.
to lose weight.
Of course not.
And I was like, I know, like I'm not stupid. I mean, I'm not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree, but like I'm not the stupidest cheerleader in the squad. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
All right, I feel like
we really devolved. That was my
Let's
bad.
go to Slut Corner.
Yeah. So my friend Sammy.
Slut Corner.
Oh, Slut Corner
is where we take audience suggestions for topics instead of randomly generating them.
Yes.
So.
And I love Sammy so much I got overly excited. So Sammy is a friend of mine from Wisconsin, and her Slut Corner topic is actually kind of interesting. So she's asking, do you think bands like CCR or Bob Dylan would have been as popular as they were if the war had not come about?
So CCR is Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yes.
They're both Bob Dylan and CCR are both like hippie bands.
Mm-hmm. If you don't know what we're talking about.
And they were super duper anti-war.
Yeah.
They did like Woodstock and shit, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And I kind of wonder if I think they would have been popular, but I don't think they would have been as popular.
I think their art was reacting to the war, though.
Yeah, it was.
So like if they hadn't, they would have reacted to something, and if it weren't,
the war, they probably would have reacted to something else. Yeah. But I think the hatred of the war really brought people to their music.
Yeah.
So I would attest that, like, yeah, I think the war helped really make them, because it was a topic that a lot of people were really passionate about.
Yeah, like they would have been popular, but would they have lasted to today?
Yeah, and I don't think they would have lasted to today, honestly. What do you think?
Maybe Bob Dylan?
Maybe.
Because he's kept making music. CCR stopped.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know if...
Maybe a band member died.
Probably. I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know that much about classic music. I don't know who's alive anymore.
I mean, we all gonna die.
I wasn't alive for it, so that means I don't know a lot.
But it's also interesting looking at the music that has lasted compared to the music that really hasn't.
All right, let's.
Not a lot of slut corner. Do you have a topic that you've been curious about that you've been thinking about? Because I feel like slut corner is kind of like.
Have we really stayed on topic the whole time, though?
No. This is also, I definitely, we should call this like, well, what was the episode name we called it before? In episode 2.5 that doesn't exist?
Bonus?
No.
Update?
No. We called it something, the disappointment episode. Was that it?
I don't know. Let's play advertise this.
Advertise this. Ooh, I like this one. So this is where we randomly generate 2 words and we have to advertise something about it. Expert time. Oh my God, that's like every watch company.
Doctor Who.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we have to think of something that's not a watch or an alien with 2 hearts.
A really cool alien with 2 hearts.
Who is a lady now, and I'm super into.
I mean, like, she's super pretty and like super smart. I hate all of the like internet trolls, all the like nice guys posting all that shit about her. I'm like, just leave her alone. Leave Brittany alone.
Basically, well, the same thing's happening to Brie Larson and Captain Marvel. It's
oh yeah.
I mean, even then, like Captain Marvel has always been a woman,
but like
we can't make a
movie about a woman because women suck.
Women can't make. You think women can drive a plot? You think women have feelings and opinions and can take action without a man?
I mean, you know, like, God, we can...
You think they can't do anything without a man?
I mean, we really can't. Like, God, we can't, I don't know, like, raise babies. We can't be independent and strong. Like, God, it fucking sucks.
Hey, listen, I've never had a man tell me what to do, and the only man I'm going to do anything for is Jesus Christ.
Pushing that Catholic agenda.
My Catholic agenda is don't be Catholic.
Your Catholic agenda, don't be Catholic.
Don't. But also, like, Ave Maria is good.
Oh my God.
Ave Maria. Yeah.
I feel like, did you see, there's a video out of this woman singing and her cat hates it. Have you seen that video?
No, but I feel it.
I feel like it's great. Every time she opens her mouth to sing, her cat attacks her face. And she's like, stop.
Oh, I have seen that.
Yeah. And I feel like that would happen with both of us if we started
That's me
singing.
with my mom. My mom is the cat. I ruined
what was
Edge
it?
of 17 by Stevie Nicks. Or not Stevie Nicks. Fleetwood Mac. She hates that song now.
Because you ruined it.
You're welcome, Mom.
God, you're an expert time. Hey, do you want to ruin something for your parents? It's called expert timing. For 5 easy payments of $29.95, we can give you $1 billion. We can give you billion cents. We can give you the ultimate expert timing to piss off your parents. Actually, I feel like that's like the easiest thing to do. Is piss off your parents.
Every unnecessary noise and or skill I have is because my mom goes, oh, when I do it.
See, I like it when my mom gets annoyed or pissed off because she'll just be like super pissy, or she'll look at me and be like, stop it. And I'll be like, no.
See, my mom, she comes around. Like when I first start doing it, she's like, oh. And then I start making myself laugh, and then she's laughing.
She starts
at that.
laughing.
Yeah.
Moms are great. Mm-hmm. Hug your mom today. Did you just kiss the microphone?
I was gonna say something, and then I forgot.
Talk about expert timing. EJ just kissed the microphone.
I have so good timing.
Such good timing. Hey, do you want to know how to be a good timing expert? Just kiss a microphone. Gross. That was like a 2. That was gross.
I'm like a 2.
That's not funny. You are not a 2.
I have the giggles.
Oh my God. It's like you smoked pot without smoking pot. Okay, actually, we're going to do a little PSA right now. Sleep deprivation and exhaustion. Don't drive. It's bad. What are we going to do after this? We're going to drive.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's hard to make an ad for expert time.
If I were an expert time, I would carve out 9 hours every day to sleep.
I thought you were about to say if I was an expert time, I wouldn't be here right now. Like, you'd be out having sex. Like, I thought you were going a whole different route. Than like,
well, yeah, I would have 9 hours for sleep and 9 hours for sex.
But then what are you going to do with the other, what is it? What, 6 hours?
Eat.
Oh my God. Okay.
Well, you gotta take breaks. Like the friction, you can't.
Well, what if you do like breaks in between? So like 2 hours on, an hour off, 2 hours on.
Yeah, so like
off.
the 6 hours is dispersed in between the fucking.
Okay. I see your point. But the 9 hours of sleep is like full on 9 hours. Uninterrupted. So I feel like we're actually selling people an experience. Like we're for
y'all want to fuck,
time,
y'all want to eat, and y'all want to sleep.
Expert time. Boom! Nailed it!
This is not a motion you should do during sex. I feel like that's dangerous. For the viewers at home, Sammy made a flat hand and extended it from her shoulder straight out, parallel to the floor.
Oh, God.
Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs?
Oh, my God! That is so wrong! I didn't mean it to be like that.
Nailed it. Don't nail people like this. Expert love tip from a virgin. Don't do this.
Don't.
There's no hole in the universe that feels pleasure from this.
Oh my God. Okay. So we're at 57 minutes.
Oh, fuck. We went way over.
Yeah.
I thought we were short. All right, let's wrap it.
This has been one not actually cohesive podcast.
This has been really bad.
We should call this The Dark Time. Episode 3, The Dark Times.
Yeah, so we are off our game. We recorded a whole half an episode before this.
Which hopefully we'll be able to put some of the footage online to kind of explain what's been going on. Because we've had some life issues.
We'll explain what happened, and then we'll put the rest up as a blooper on Patreon. So
because it was bad.
It's there.
I made an error. I made a grave error.
All right.
R.I.P. me.
So let's go to our website, forfunsakepodcast.com.
www.forfunsakepodcast.com.
http://:.
Well, I thought it was ://
No.
Oh. Wow. Don't go to the website I was promoting.
It's got links to our Patreon, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram where we post a bunch of shit.
It does. We will, on our Patreon, we will also post a meme edit.
Yeah, some bonus content. So you should go check out our Patreon. Yeah, behind the scenes, bloopers, memes, and eventually we'll start doing live streams. Oh my God.
I think our live
Can you imagine if
we
live streamed today?
Oh, today would have been a nightmare. But I think our last episode we should live stream for this season. Before we take like a break and come back and regroup. Because podcasts do seasons.
What?
Take like a vacation.
Oh yeah. Well,
yeah.
Whatever.
Like podcasts will take like a month off.
I didn't hear the first part where you said.
Oh, I said like when we're done with our season, like however many episodes we want in this season, then we can regroup. I think our last episode, should be a live one.
Fuck. All right.
But yeah, so like and share our posts if on the social media. Go check us out. Get your friends into us. Wow.
Also that way.
Sorry. And then
we can't talk about money or numbers here because this is a public access television network. MTN, mtn.org. It talks about them. Look up public access in your area because it's super dope. If you live in Minneapolis, come to MTN.
Yes.
Because I work here and I get lonely.
I was going to say come support your local access station, but sure.
Yeah, like everything here is MTN. Except for our bodies.
Yeah. Also, can you put What was it? Disquick? Sorry, t-shirt thing. We'll oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, MTN, thank you to them.
MCAD, thank you for giving me
Thank
class
you,
credit
MCAD,
to do.
for doing this. Thank you to MTN. Val
Last
and
couple
Troy.
of episodes, it was a privilege to do, but now
It's
I
been a little
regret
bit.
it.
It's been a little hard, but we're gonna get our momentum back. I think
Yeah,
today was just an off day for both of us.
I'm gonna sneeze really loud, so let's go. Okay.
Sneeze over there, not into the microphone. You feeling it?
Yeah. So, the more people who like and share our content and get involved on the Patreon and all that stuff, we can make better content. We can buy that hard drive I talked about.
Yep, we can upgrade our content. Like we have some ideas for different setups, different things. Yeah, I got some ideas. EJ's got some ideas.
Bonus episodes, maybe.
Yep, some bonus episodes. Definitely episode 2.5.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, and we'll stop referencing Jenna Marbles because we won't have enough money if she sues us.
Please don't sue us, Jenna Marbles. We're big fans. We love you so much.
All right, so this has been Sammy.
That's EJ. Just hitchhiker thumb all the way.
And this has been For Fun's Sake, a podcast.
And you know what? Let's play our outro music.
Sammy and EJ.